It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Cole Hamels gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These two teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Shorts and T-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. Hamels ready with the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Here's Starlin Castro. Previously against Cole Hamels, a 3 for 12 line. First delivery to him on the way. Popped high in the air. Beltre is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Chu. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrews. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point right now where both teams are hot. It's a matter of getting to that pitcher and getting in that bullpen and see who has it may come down to who has the last at bats to win this game.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. First pitch on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in, Adrian Beltre. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Greg Bird.
Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it for right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. He's set, and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Bird is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Outside 2-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, and even 10 hits in 34 tries. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He'll try it again. 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at Sin-Shu Chu. You know, he had an injury a few years back, kind of held him out of a lot of games, but this guy can really throw. You watch him in right field and let the ball fly. His arm stacks up with anybody out there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's called.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The runner scores from second, and he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers nothing. Now to the plate, Rougned Odor. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
That one's in there. 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Here comes Gardner. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. From the stretch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
A runner on first with two away. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We've played two full. The Yankees lead it 3-0. There it is, the Big D, Dallas, Texas, as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, not far away from that spot for the top of the third. Ready for another
Yankees.
Chance? Starlin Castro. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And the pitch. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with two strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Three and 0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
The 0-2 home. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
From the belt, the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you deal with a guy in scoring position.
Right fielder.
Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run, and you go down 4. You keep it at 3, you still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the first baseman, James Loney, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
James Loney.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Here's Jurickson Profar. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runners on first with 1 down. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Carlos Gomez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way, and he lays off for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Texas. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
A runner at second, nobody out. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it, too.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Therefore, it is Loney, and there's your first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he misses there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Right there is Beltrek. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. He's
Leading
0
off
for
the fourth
1
inning.
thus far.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gardner on the move. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they start him out away with a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground up the middle. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off speed pitch for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 55 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Gomez comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Matt Holliday standing in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And that's over, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it, and that retires the side. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the stretch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Another one sent foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Still down 3-0. Alex Claudio
please.
takes over to start
Now
the
pitching
6th
for the
inning on the
Rangers,
mound.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird,
Leading off for the
1
Yankees,
for 2 on his line
the
so
first
far in
baseman,
the
number
game.
33, Greg Bird.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Aaron Judge will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The hitter was dug
Now
in
batting,
looking for something to
right
hit, but
fielder,
he would have needed a
Aaron
telephone pole to
Judge.
hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to center field. Gomez is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Two out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Rougned as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Tommy Lane, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Tommy Lane.
In now, Nomar Mazara.
Designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Jonathan Lucroy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
3-2.
This one's flared out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back to Arlington. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23, Jeremy Jeffress.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Headley.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And it's grounded foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
One and one. Here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Another 2-2 offering, and he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Loney over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it's still 3-1. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. He'll try again. 1-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first is Loney on his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Dylan Betances takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's Jurickson Profar. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Tanner Shepard is on now out of the
pitching for the
bullpen as
Rangers,
he'll make his
number
70th
52,
appearance so far this year.
Tanner Peppers.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the
Starlin
Yankees,
Castro. He comes
second
in 0
baseman,
for 2 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. Gomez is there, and he has it for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Now here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Profar ranging back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it, and that retires the side. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers 1. Here's Elvis Andrus
Leading
now.
off for
He'll
the
see what he
Rangers.
can do leading off the
The
home eight.
shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last
Center
couple of
fielder,
games.
number 14,
That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a fastball just a bit up. Ready on 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ready with the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat. Adrian Beltre stands in as he looks at a called strike. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 0 for 4. Here comes the 0-1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Betances sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Keone Kela enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the
He comes
Yankees,
into this at bat
the
0
right
for
fielder,
2
number
with a hit by
99.
pitch.
Aaron Judge.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Chase Headley. And a ball, 1-0. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 on the way. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Yanks held in check, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Rougned now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but
Leading
we'll
off
get
from
us
the
started
bottom of the
here in the
Ranger ninth.
inning as they look to
Second
wake up the
baseman.
bats.
Yeah, not much to
12.
get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, well, down two, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled, he checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher Jonathan.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's only 1 for 10. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch popped up. Sanchez waits on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Here's the 1-1 now to Chew. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Luis Severino earns his 8th victory of the season. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.